For those of y'all that don't already know, Zens are a cheating device that make it pretty much impossible to miss. It takes no amount of skill at all to use this device, as it literally times your shot for you every single time. And these Zenners can just play stage all day and not have to worry about losing, since they're literally cheating. And y'all are gonna see in this video, I ran into one of these cheaters myself. The build that I will be using in this video is none other than my 6'6" inside out playmaker build. This build is so tough. I get a 94 dunk, a 92 3 ball. Is this 6'6" ISO build enough to beat a Zenner in the comp stage? Watch this video all the way through to find out. So from the second that this game started, I was a little skeptical that this guy had a Zen. The number one reason, he had barcodes in his name. A lot of these Zenners don't want to have their real name shown. That was the first sign. The second sign, he shot 61 from the field and 61 from 3. If you shoot the same from the field and from 3, that means you barely take any 2s. And you only chuck up 3s. So for that reason, I was a little skeptical at the beginning of this game. Now, the one thing that can help secure a game against Zenners is getting the ball off rip. And we do actually get the ball off rip. But unfortunately for us, they get a stop on the first play. My big goes out of bounds. It was some dumb animation he got. So it is a 0-0 ball game, and the Zenner has the ball. What does he do on the first play? Chunks it from half court, but he does miss. First shots with Zens, they are a little weird. Some Zen scripts are stronger than others. He probably didn't have a super strong Zen script, so he can't really make the first shot of the game. I was already knowing this Zenner is going to be getting up a lot of 3s, so I just got to take the points when I have them. I got a wide open meter dunk. I go take it, and we got a 2-0 lead. Right here is exactly why I chose to play it safe and take the 2. He goes right up the court, shoots over my lockdown with Hall of Fame challenger, and it's only 7%, which is kind of crazy. It looks like more than a 7. In my mind, I don't even care. I am taking the points. I am not going to try and force a 3 and give the other team the ball back. I am just going to go take the safe points. Could have hit my center right there, but look, all I want is points on the board. And by this point, me and my team pretty much knew this guard was zenning, but this right here verifies it. I mean, look what he does. Shoots a gather from basically half court and greens a 20%. That is just that's a really bad shot to shoot. I'm not gonna lie, like, it's just not a good shot. Like, no guard that isn't plugged is just gonna go up the court and shoot that. And then to make matters worse, right after he greens a 20% over basically my entire team, my big throws a lane off the inbound. But luckily for us, the brown shirt on their team misses a wide open midi. That would have given them a 2-possession lead. So we got the ball right back, and we need to score right here. We're down 6-4 against the Zenner. And I noticed the big has been helping all game, and I attacked that, hit my boy unfazable, wide open for 3. He greens it. We're up by 1 point. I want y'all to pay attention to how we guard this guard up the court. Literally, our entire team is jumping at him. We left 2 players wide open. I mean, like, that's how you have to guard these Zenners, though. At this point in the game, I'm kind of rattled. I know we need to get 3s up, and I've only gotten 1 3 up. I haven't myself gotten a 3 up. Only my spot up did. And that is exactly what I'm going to try and do on this possession. I'm looking for a 3, but this is kind of a crazy shot to shoot with no takeover. A fade with only a 92 3 ball and a screen. I mean, we're going to need a lot more of that if we want to beat this Zenner. So the Zenner gets the ball back down by 1 point, and he pulls up from half over 2 people. It does not fall. He put it over 2 people and it was only 6%. That kind of shocked me. So we get the ball right back. We're already up by 1. We're in a pretty good spot as is. All we need to do, we just need to get points on the board, and that is exactly what I'm focused on doing. I'm not playing no games. I get right to the rim, meter dunk, wide open. We're up by 3. The Zenner gets the ball right back, and he realizes he's in a pretty bad spot. He's not playing no games. He hits the wide open slip, just takes the 2. I'm guessing he's trying to get takeover. Now in my head, I'm like, if we can manage to get a 3 here, we are going to be up by 2 possessions, and that is what I'm going to try to do. Kind of force the 3 right here, in my opinion. I shoot over 2 people jumping at me pretty much, and green an 11% contested. Be back on defense, and my boy Jimber gets a clutch lane steal. Unfortunately for us, though, we don't do much with the ball, as I miss a wide open 3 with sharp take. Hey, we can pretend that didn't happen, because my boy unfazable gets a steal right away, and this time I'm not making the same mistake on offense. I just tell my boy Jimber right away. I try to take the 2 myself first, not there, but I tell my boy Jimber to backdoor. It's wide open, and we got a 6-point lead. We almost get another steal right here. Probably should have had a steal, but unfortunately we don't. And the Zenner shoots over my boy unfazable in the corner. That's only 11%, and it's green. So we got to keep the pressure on this Zenner. We have to keep scoring. And right here, this is probably a bad take. But guess what? 94 driving dunk, there are no bad takes. No adrenaline, I dunked right over the lockdown. And hey, the only reason I made that dunk is because I know the secrets of the dunk meter. And if y'all want to know those secrets yourself, go ahead and click the top right. I have a video on how you yourself can abuse the dunk meter and get a big meter every single time. But anyways, let me go ahead and get back to the video. Even though it may look like it, this Zenner is not out of the game just yet. He's only down by 5. But lucky for us, we get a clutch block on his three-pointer. Probably would have made that for all I know, but right here, he shoots over 2 people jumping at him. We get a 100% smother. Nobody is making that. And at this point, I'm just emoting with the ball. I know the game is over. My boy Jimber wide open for the midi. He greens it. We win 21-14. And while it doesn't really look like the Zenner shot that good, and some people might not think he's in, with the shots he missed, we got a 100% smothered and we blocked him. Another one of those shots was his first shot of the game, and some Zens cannot make that. And then another one was shooting over 2 people at half court with no takes. So he was definitely plugged. He probably just had a weaker script than some Zenners. Now, this isn't the only Zen user that I have played this year. I've even played a Zenned up NFL player. Yes, you heard that right, an NFL player. That video was also in the stage, and if you want to see that video, go ahead and click the top right. That video was a banger. Thank y'all so much for watching. If y'all haven't already, hit that sub button, hit that like button for me, but I'm gonna catch y'all in the next video.